Welcome back to Pastry Maestra. I'm Teresa and today I'm making chocolate cookie and strawberry mini cakes. First, I will make what is known as sablé cookies, and I'm gonna upgrade those with some yummy chocolate chips. Big deal, you will say. Another chocolate chip cookie recipe. Well, you'll be wrong. By the way, I have a post and a video about regular chocolate chip cookies. The link is down below, so check it out later. Okay, let's get back to our sablé cookies. So, what are these? First, the word sablé comes from French and it means sandy. The reason for this is that you need to rub your dry ingredients into the butter until the mixture becomes sandy. You can do this by hand, but I prefer using my food processor, of course. So that would be the first thing that sets sablé cookies apart from regular chocolate chip cookies. Next, there is no baking powder, baking soda or any other leavening agents in sablé cookies. Finally, the regular chocolate chip cookie dough is usually transferred onto a baking tray by a spoon or a cookie scoop. On the other hand, to make my chocolate chip sablé cookies, I will need a rolling pin and round cookie cutter. That way, I'll make perfectly round, even and neat cookies. And I love it. Do you still think that this is just another chocolate chip cookie recipe? Didn't think so. Now, when you think about it, you have a perfect chocolate chip cookie and beautiful, juicy, fragrant strawberries, so that should be more than enough to make your taste buds sing and dance, right? Well, yes, sure, but I always like to take it up a notch, so here comes the crème mousseline. Silky, smooth, velvety, vanilla-flavored cream is the proverbial cherry on the top of this dessert. By the way, if you have never heard about crème mousseline, don't worry, I have a video on that subject. Naturally, the link is also in the description below. And there you have it! Crispy chocolatey cookies, silky vanilla cream and tangy yet sweet strawberries. Oh my god, just thinking about it makes me weak at the knees. So let's get busy and make some chocolate cookie and strawberry mini cakes. As usual, the recipe is on my site and the link is down below. To make cookie dough, I will put flour, powdered sugar and cold butter cut in cubes into a food processor. Then I will pulse until the mixture becomes crumbly. I will add one egg yolk and then I'll pulse a couple of more times until the pastry forms. I will scrape the sides of the bowl to remove the egg yolk and incorporate the flour that's stuck at the bottom. I've transferred my pastry into a bowl and now I'll add chopped chocolate and knead it in. I will put my dough onto a sheet of parchment paper and press it with my fingers. Then I'll put another sheet of parchment paper onto the pastry. I will roll out the pastry to 6 mm, which is 1/4 of an inch thickness, using my adjustable rolling pin. I will put everything in the fridge for about 1 hour. My pastry is chilled and now I will cut out 6 cm, which is 2.4 inches in diameter discs, using my round cookie cutter. I'll transfer my cookies onto a baking tray lined with perforated silicone mat. I'll cover them with another perforated silicone mat so my cookies get evenly baked, and then I'll bake them at 180 degrees centigrade, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 15 minutes until golden. To make crème mousseline, first I have to make crème pâtissière. To make crème pâtissière, I'm gonna put the milk, vanilla powder, and half of the sugar into a saucepan and put it on the stove. I will whisk the egg yolks with the rest of the sugar. I'll add sifted flour and cornstarch and whisk to combine. I will temper the yolk mixture with approximately 1/2 of my heated milk. I'll stir well and return the yolk mixture into the saucepan. I will cook the cream, stirring vigorously until it boils and thickens. I will let pastry cream boil for another 2 minutes, stirring constantly so the starch cooks thoroughly. I'll remove the cream from the stove and immediately pour it into a clean bowl. I'll cover it by placing plastic wrap onto the surface of the cream and then put it in the fridge until it cools down. To make crème mousseline, I've placed cooled crème pâtissière into a bowl of a stand mixer fitted with whisk attachment, and I'm gonna whisk until the cream is softened. Then I'll gradually add softened butter. Make sure that crème pâtissière isn't too cold, as it will momentarily harden the butter and the mousseline won't be smooth. Instead of cake ring as a mold for each mini cake, I will use 40 cm, which is about 16 inches long, and 5 cm, which is 2 inches wide acetate strip. I will wrap my acetate strip around one cookie and then tape it. I've bent one side of the tape so I can easily remove it once my cake is chilled. I will place strawberries cut in half lengthwise all around the acetate strip. I've put my crème mousseline into a piping bag fitted with 10 mm, which is 3/8 of an inch tip, and now I'll fill the gaps between the strawberries. Then I'll smooth the cream with my small spatula. I'll put some diced fresh strawberries inside. I'll cover them with cream and continue piping until I fill the acetate to the top. I will smooth the top using my small spatula and then put everything in the fridge for about 1 hour until it sets. My mini cake is chilled. I've removed the acetate and now I will put another cookie on the top. I'll dust my mini cake with powdered sugar. Finally, I'll put one strawberry on the top. There, my delicious chocolate cookie and strawberry mini cakes are done. Enjoy!
Oh baby, you are so sweet, so delicious and yummy, so good to eat. I wanna lick you, feel your sweetness on my lips. Forever and ever, you'll stay on my hips.
I'm Teresa. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you want to stay in touch, follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and of course, visit my site, where you can find elaborate posts with lots of pictures, additional information and recipes that follow my every video. Also, on my site you can download my free 365 pages ebook The Pastry Chef and maybe buy me a macaron, if you think that I've earned it. Now, before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really helps a lot. Finally, and this is the most important thing, don't forget to create sweetness every day, because sweetness is happiness. See you in my next video. Bye!